Greetings, brothers and sisters, in the name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Blessings be upon each and every one of us. Allow me invite us again to our continuing series on understanding the junior youth ministries, understanding on how best we can manage and run our clubs. And I want to thank all of you who have been with me since we started this journey. I value your feedbacks and I appreciate each and every word of encouragement that I'm getting from all of us. We've been having series of on how best we can be able to run our Pathfinder clubs and adventurer clubs, and I want to believe the content that you are getting from me are helpful to your ministry and your leadership, and may God give us more wisdom, more knowledge, and more understanding on how best we can serve His church. Allow me also to say that these are the thoughts, these are what I perceive or believe will help run a successful club. There are other thoughts that we can get elsewhere, and to add on top, there is no monopoly of brains or leadership when it comes to running our respective Pathfinder and Adventurer clubs. So I am giving you what I have seen work, what I have tested, and you can pick it from what I'm sharing. You can also pick some from other successful clubs and leaders and master guides who have also been good in this ministry. Having said that, welcome again as we continue building the foundation of running a successful Pathfinder and Adventurer club. I asked a question: have you been chosen to be a leader in these two clubs and you are wondering, how will I manage? It is very simple. Very simple. It doesn't have a lot of energy. One thing that I repeated and I repeat again: willingness to serve will take you places. And number two, which is very key, being a person who is a team player, not a person who is bossy, not a person or a leader who wants his only ideas to work. A good leader is a team player. So, having said those foundations that are very key, which I believe there are others that we can have so that we can have a successful club, but those two to me, I perceive or I feel will really help leaders or a director be able to work well with his or her staff members. Friends and my fellow teachers, we've been trying to see how best we can run these clubs, and we began by saying that just like Jesus left and went to look for his disciples, they never came to him. Jesus went to them and called them, "Come and I will make you fishers of men." It's the same spirit that every club director, every club officer, the two deputy directors and the director should also do. Go out there, bring. We said that after bringing the volunteers who are going to serve you, we said that be specific on what part you really wish them to help you in the club. We also said that equip these directors, equip them with the requirements that are needed, the manuals that are needed for them to do to work, or rather to be able to make their work easier. And those are very important aspects of you as a director. Now, you have willing people. You have them on board, and you are now here. What is the next step? The next step is organize for a meeting. Organize for a staff meeting. And the agenda of this staff meeting, because you had previously reached out to them with specific responsibilities that you'll wish them help you. Now they are joining in knowing that I'm going to be in the Pathfinder Club or the Adventurer Club as a club instructor or a unit counselor, or I'm going to be in this club as a chaplain. So they are all coming with what they are going to do. There's always a mistake where you just say, please, you come and be a teacher in my Pathfinder Club, the Adventurer Club, and then you don't specify what, and you don't even give them responsibilities. You just call them to be teachers. Teachers, even in our schools, have a subject that they are teaching. It is not just being a teacher. I am a teacher for English, teacher for mathematics, and the rest. So when you've gone out, you've invited, you've reached out, and they are all here. Now you need to call for a meeting, the first meeting. And the agenda of this meeting is just to remind them and bring everyone on board that this is so and so. He is going to be part of us. He or she is going to do ABCD. When all of you have known your responsibilities and they are all comfortable, now the major agenda should be planning the year calendar. Planning on how now these responsibilities that they have accepted to work with you for, how they are going to be achieved. Now, as you meet in your first meeting as a club, you need to sit down, consolidate yourself, and look at what are the programs and calendar that is going to guide you throughout the year. Now, in your calendar, you must feature very important things. Now, one, you need to feature the events that you are going to have, starting from the first program or event up to the last one. Clubs make mistake. Many clubs do not have a calendar that they are following. That's why you'll see Pathfinders coming and singing and marching the entire year. Reason, there is no a calendar of events that they are following. Clubs also, directors or leaders will always pop from nowhere and say, we are going to do this, and the amount we are going to pay is this, and then parents are always found in a state of confusion. These are how many clubs are operating. But allow me to encourage you that no problem, you've been operating, but you can do better this year. Sit with your staff members. They'll bring proposals, and allow also Pathfinders to write their proposals. What will they wish to be done this year? You will get them writing swimming, campus, and everything. So when the Pathfinders and adventurers have brought whatever they'll wish, and most of this will happen to the Pathfinder Club, because Adventurer Club, for them, if you ask them, they'll write to you swimming and playing. But Pathfinders are more objective. So include their ideas, include the ideas of your staff members, and then plan for the year. Allow me just share some of the ideas that you can use to navigate your club. Now, in the calendar, you should have an event. And in this calendar, a calendar usually have a date. When you are making the year program, you must have the event and the date and the venue. For instance, after your induction Sabbath, before induction, after induction you want to go for a social Sunday. So what will you say? On 21st of February, we are going for social Sunday. Venue of this social Sunday is Arboretum, if you're in Nairobi, or a certain field somewhere, or if you're in Uganda, you are going to Namgongo, name it. Any place where you are, when you're going for any recreational site, you say 21st of February, Social Sunday, venue a certain center, and put the amount. Is it $10? Is it $2, $3, 100 shilling? Name it according to the currency that you're going to use. So you should put even the amount. So that is the date, the event, and the amount. Very key. And then progress like that now. And you can always plan in two ways. You can do a quarterly calendar or a monthly calendar, but I'll advise that as you work on a whole year calendar, but you can divide it. In the first quarter, we are going to have our enrollment day, we are going to have our induction day, we are going to have our social Sunday, we are going to have our community outreach, which is generally GYD, that January, February, March, general global youth day as a part of recreation. And then after finishing that, where you put, so each and every date will come, and venue will dictate the budget. So as if you run like that, putting date, venue and venue amount, at long last you'll finish and you'll make a total, and you'll have amount that if a parent will pay, maybe if a parent will give like $10, $12, his or a child is covered for the entire year. That is now budgeting. So calendar is very key. And then as you develop your year program, you should consider developing activities that are Pathfinder and adventurer centered. I know many Pathfinder staff and adventurer staff might have their interest of them that they will wish to achieve when they're in their Pathfinder club or adventurer club. As much as you have your interest, but the most important interest are the interest of the Pathfinder and the adventurer. And also, as you budget, consider the financial strength of your church and of your club members. How many Pathfinders, how many adventurer parents are, where are they living? It can really help you in your budgeting. And then as you do this, in your preparation, you should consider recreational activities. You can consider nature studies. You can go for nature Sabbath. You can do a field trip. You can take them for a planting somewhere, maybe manufacturing plant somewhere in this program that you're making. And then as you make your program for the year, remember there's something that is very key that many of us also have always given a blind eye up on, is making a program for your meetings. We have bi-monthly, we have regular club meetings where a Pathfinder club, adventurer club are supposed to meet in a fortnight, like 2 times in a month. So those are regular. And then we have bi-monthly meetings, and then we have a year. So when you are making your calendar of events, as you begin with your staff, consider those things. You make sure that you've considered what? You've considered the regular meeting, monthly meetings. As you go like that, you can make them quarterly, like I said. And also remember that in your meeting you can have outdoor program that can make them go to the out of door. These are organizing campouts, and we should underline that a Pathfinder and adventurer program, basically it is a 10-month calendar or a 10-month program. Within 10 months, if you are well organized and you have a team that is working towards achieving the objective of the Pathfinder club, adventurer club, within 10 months the club will have finished everything. Another thing we should understand is that Sabbath programs should also be considered. A weekend program should be considered in your project. And then honor study. We cannot just wake up one day and say today we are doing a certain honor. In your learning, this will be well covered in teaching the Pathfinder and Adventurer curriculum. You will have a time for honor work, award studies, a field trip, like I said, nature, as you said. And then you should also, as you plan, you should also have a space for field or conference events. You'll have, if there is division event, any event that is global, that is larger from the local church, you should also consider having regional or station events where you are going, like we talk of fair, we talk of the camporees and campouts, we talk of rallies. These are things that are done within the district, they're done within the field or conference, they can be done within their program that are in the union, like the camporees that we have in the union camporees. So as you plan, also consider that a district station can also have something that they can do for us. So as you plan your event, you need to consider that also, so that whenever you are planning, everything will be there. So, and like I said, pick ideas from each and everyone. So it is very simple to plan a Pathfinder club and adventurer club. It is very easy and it is not tiresome to operate a Pathfinder club, as long as you understand and you know exactly the objective of these clubs, the objective of the Pathfinder club, objective of the adventurer club. If you know, you can have. So we've been sharing, you have all that you made, you build your foundation. Now foundation is now coming up. Now the first lab from the foundation is making a calendar of events, and this should come very early in the year, not by January, February. The calendar should have been done, in fact, by January, so that by February, things are now starting to take shape. So you are now building the house, because we started building this house by digging the foundation. You went and you went and searched for those going to help you. You equip them and they know. And then there's one thing that is very key in programming and your planning. Please plan for a training of your staff members. Those who are coming new, even those who are there, they can also have some training in-house, so that they can move forward. So friends, after equipping and having the team ready, the next important part of building the house to completion is having a calendar of events, is having a program that will operate, that will guide you throughout the year. My prayer to all of us, that can we now go and try? Remember to be a team player. Remember to have that willing heart to continue pushing. My prayer to you, that may God help you, give you the knowledge and the wisdom to bring all these things into action. And I know step by step you will see your clubs growing, you'll see even your personality as a leader growing, and one day, one time, when God will come a second time, crowns will be achieved in heaven. Continue learning. Let's continue learning together. May God be with you. Of course, remember to share this so that some other people can get it, and may God bless you for listening to me. I was your teacher and pastor, Pascal. If you like, T.P.P. God bless you. God bless you. And cheers. Let's go and serve these boys and girls with humility. Thank you.